In the previous episodes, our friend Miles attempted twice to rob the Titaz National Bank, which ended with him being caught and sent to prison. After that, his equally inept brother Giles also attempted a robbery there. He, too, was arrested and sent to the same prison, thus ending the threat, right? Maybe, or maybe not. Listen carefully as we once more step into the Titaz National Bank in Once More from the Top.
Welcome to Titaz National. Oh, June, how nice to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. I was wondering how you were doing.
Thank you, dear. I'm fine, don't you know? Just been having some family issues.
Oh my, well I hope things get better for you.
I'm sure they will, dear. Thank you for your concern. I do, however, need to speak to you about my account.
Well, certainly. I hope you aren't unhappy with...
Oh, heavens no, Amy. May I call you Amy?
Of course.
Listen, dear. Amy, I wonder if we might sit down at your desk over there. It may be quieter, and to be truthful, I'm a bit tired today.
Please do.
Ah, that's much better. Thank you, Amy.
You're quite welcome, June. Now, what may we do for you?
I'm afraid, dear, that I must close my account.
Oh my, I'm sorry to hear that. May I ask why?
Well, to be brutally honest, my Social Security just isn't going as far as I would like it to. My retirement checks don't really add much to the total, but every bit helps, you know. Plus, and I don't want to take up so much of your time, but...
Take all the time you need, June.
Thank you. Anyway, my rent is being raised next month, and... well, I just don't know how long I can live there. I've even given some thought to moving in with my sister in Topeka.
Oh my. June, there's your answer. Remember, we have a branch there. All we have to do is transfer your account there.
You know, I had totally forgotten about that. But no, I'm still not sure I will move there. And to be perfectly honest, I think it would give me more comfort to have the cash on hand, you know, for any issues that might come up.
Well, I would love to talk you out of it, but I see you've given some thought to this, so...
Yes, I have, dear. So like we used to say in my younger days, let's get down to brass tacks.
I wonder what that means, June.
I haven't a clue. But it sounds good, don't you think?
Yes, ma'am. So, okay, let's see. June Finkelstein, and there we go. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll just get up to the counter to get your money.
Oh, Amy dear, I wonder if I might ask for one more favor.
Of course, June, what is it?
Just a minute. Let me open my purse. There. Do you see that?
Oh, dear me, is that a gun?
Yes, dear. So I was wondering if while you're at the counter, you could bring me whatever cash you have over there.
I don't understand.
Amy. I must apologize for the octave changeover, but to be truthful, it was getting quite difficult to keep using that damn squeaky voice.
But
didn't you ever wonder how it was that I was here when every one of those so-called robberies occurred?
I didn't really think...
Of course you didn't think. I was here, Missy, to see if those idiots could follow my instructions.
You mean Miles and Giles? The twins?
More like twits than twins. Yes, I mean them. My grandsons. Between them, they have maybe a third of a brain.
But...
so I figured I was going to have to bite the bullet and do this myself. I had you come to the desk so no one would hear us. Plus, Missy, there's no alarm button like there is at that counter.
But June, if you do this, they'll find you. I mean, you have a sister in Topeka and...
I don't have a sister in Topeka. Hell, I don't know for sure where Topeka even is.
Wow. I have to admit, June, you had me fooled.
That's what I do.
For a while.
Huh? What?
Oh my, look, there's Rob with... Oh dear, are those the same policemen that arrested Giles? Why yes, I believe they are.
Hey, hun. We were just waiting for you to get as much on her as you could. By the way, that was a good idea you had to wear a wireless mic.
What? But how?
I have to admit, June, my antenna went up when you were here all 3 times, but I dismissed it as a coincidence. Then I decided to make sure I wasn't overthinking it. So, I checked your account information and found you had not listed a sister as next of kin. But that may not be unusual as such. However, I did notice a daughter, Mona, was listed. That would be Mona Finkelstein Twinkler. Husband Hubert Twinkler, your son-in-law.
Drat. Shouldn't have put them on there. Oh well, lesson learned.
Another lesson you might want to remember is to not associate yourself with convicted felons.
Huh?
A friend of mine just happens to be a correctional officer at the prison. When Amy was having these uneasy feelings concerning you, she mentioned it to me, and I asked my friend Jeremy if he could keep an eye on visitors for Miles and Giles. They had none but you. By the way, Jeremy is the dog walker Giles kidnapped. He walks Jasper for us, and we feed his dog when he's on night shift.
He's great.
Okay, that's enough schmaltz. Let's just get this over with. I have to admit, Amy, you turned out a lot smarter than I thought you were.
Thanks, I think.
But as my grandson said, you just wait. It ain't over till it's over.
Oh my, June. From over here, I don't know. It looks like it is.
Huh.
June Finkelstein, you have the right to
Yeah, I know. It can be used against me, yada yada. Ouch. Excuse me, Sonny. Is there any chance you could loosen these just a bit? My bones are old and brittle, and I don't think you have to worry about me running away at my age. Just a tad, please.
Well, I suppose I could. Since there are 2 of us officers here, I see no reason to make you uncomfortable.
Thank you, dear. Oh, and Amy?
Yes, June?
I'll be back. Ha! Ha!
Okay, that's enough. Let's go.
Phew, I'm sure glad that's over.
Me too, honey. Well, back to the old grind, eh? Oh, great. Guess what?
Oh no, what?
While the cops were away from their vehicle in a, wait for it, donut shop, June managed to get free. They didn't have her in a cage, so she just slipped over the seat and took off in the car. They found the car, but of course, no June.
Oh my. Somehow, I'm not all that surprised. All we can do is hope she moves on. But I am getting that little tingle in the back of my head.